This is BMAS class. Let's see how to solve this question on function, domain and range. So let f of x be square root of 1 minus x. Determine the domain and range of f. These are the options. So when you are asked this type of question, don't panic. What will you do? First, f of x equal to square root of 1 minus x. The domain of the function must come from the values of x that will make this function to be defined. So if I say x is 1, for example, 1 minus 1, 0, square root of 0 is 0, is defined at 1. But that's not my answer, because we are not talking about a value. We are actually talking about a range of values. Okay, so the range of values of this function is this. What value of x makes it to be valid? So how do we do that? We take the 0 of this function. What do we mean by 0 of a function? 0 of a function is the value of x that will make everything in that function to be 0. So what is the 0 of the function here? What will you do? First, you say 1 minus x is equal to 0. Have you seen it? So that minus x is equal to minus 1. X is 1. So x is 1 is the 0 of this function. Okay? Because x is 1, which is the 0 of the function, here, the inside of this square root must be greater than or equal to 0 for it to be valid. So, anything apart from x equal to 1 that you input here and it is not valid, you take it away from the array. So that, as you can see, square root of 1 minus x, if I put, let's take, for example, I put 0 here, because after 1, let's see, after 0, 1, minus 1, you have 2. If you put 1, this is the 0 of the function, okay? If this is the 0 of the function, it is included, you shade it. Okay, so x equal to 1 is a member, you shade it. All right? Now, we go. You try this, put 0 here, it is defined because 1 minus 0 is 1, which is greater than 0. Have you seen it? So 0 is a member, minus 1 is a member. Fortunately, everything here down are all members to negative infinity. So what does it mean? It means that we close 1 and go to negative infinity. This belongs to x is a member, and that is the domain. All right, so this is the domain of this function. Then the range is the value of y that will be produced when you have added this value. Okay, the value of y that will be produced. So the outcome, the value of y that will be produced must be greater than 0 or equal to 0. So the value of y that must be produced must either be equal to 0. This thing means close. Is 0 is a member. 0 must be part of the answer that will be produced. Okay? So the value of x that you put in here that will produce something. That thing that is produced is the value of y. So the value of y that must be produced from this function must be greater than or equal to 0. So that is why I have close. This thing means close. This is open. This is close. So this close means is a member. Okay? A member to positive what? Infinity. Meaning is equal to 0 or greater than 0. So everything here is greater than 0 or equal to 0. So this is the range. So let's go to the option. Option A says close to bad. You can never close infinity. Okay? This cannot go. B says open negative infinity, comma 1, close, okay, domain, open negative infinity, comma 1, correct. This one is correct. Let's check this. Close 0, positive. Wow. So the option B is the correct answer. Bye.